Morning, guys. Buckskin Dave here. Well, cold, pretty cold this morning, but Teaspoon and I have been walking around looking for horns early in the morning because it still froze up, and with the ground froze, it's not as muddy. So the freezing's pretty cool, except that it's a little chilly. Well, we got a big disappointment yesterday. I got the barrel in, and the barrel that he sent me isn't going to work. So, but he did send me a beautiful piece of wood. So stick with me, grab you a cup of coffee. I got mine right here. And let's go over to the bench and I'll show you what problems we're running into. Anyway, the barrel that he sent me is perfect, all except for one thing. For some reason, I don't know what this barrel was made for. Probably, I don't know. I'm not even going to speculate. But it's a 1-inch straight barrel, which is perfect. It's 458. It's a 458 barrel caliber, but it doesn't have a round stub on the end. And normally, and it's perfect length. The problem with it is not having the round stub. The round stub is usually a little bigger. And so our number 5 action, we need, well, I don't have to use the action, I have this. Okay, the number 5 action, we need the outside diameter of the threads is 1 50 thousandths. So that gives you a pretty good shoulder here when it's done, 25 thousandths all the way around. When it's screwed in, it gives you a good shoulder up against the action. That's the number 5 action, okay? 1 50 thousandths. 62 thousandths would be, 63 thousandths would be a 1/16 of an inch. So it's 1 16 thousandths. That's the minimum that round rifle stub needs to be. So we go over to our number 1 action, and this is a little smaller. And so it is 90 thousandths. 979 thousandths across there. So it's a little less than an inch, like 32nd less than an inch. So I thought, well, maybe I could round this off because it is an inch across there. And actually, it's even a little less than an inch. It's 995 thousandths. This barrel isn't big enough even that I can machine it around. So this barrel is going to go back, which is no big deal, and because I can't use it. And we're going to have to probably wait out to 6 months from Green Mountain. In the meantime, though, he did send me a gorgeous piece of wood to work with. This would be a piece that would be used for a half-stock hawken. It's got a lot of curl across here, a lot of curl here and here. It's got a lot of curl probably, well, see, there's a lot of curl right here on the panel, but we'll probably end up cutting the panel out for the action, and then this will go on the barrel. And there's quite a bit of curl here. So I guess we'll be working on the wood while we're waiting for the barrel. Silly me, I thought maybe I could work this down here, but I don't think it's gonna make it. So rather than ruin this and not be able to get my money back, probably gonna end up sending this back. So I was kind of hoping that barrel would work, you know. We live way out, about 40 miles from a small town, and you know, this coronavirus thing is kind of locking everybody down, which I don't usually go to town anyway, unless I need groceries and stuff. One of the good things about this virus is I went to town the other day and had to go to Les Schwab. Nobody in the place. I was in and out, bam. So, but we are getting locked down a little bit out here, and so I was kind of hoping to have something to work with while I'm in here, but so I guess we'll just work with the wood. We got to be careful because we only get one chance to cut this in the right place. Yeah, tape measure here. So we are going to have, oh good, we're going to have 16 inches for a length of pull, so we'll be able to, when we put this this butt plate on here, we'll be able to make it whatever length of pull that we decide. I'm usually about a 14, so we're going to have plenty of wood there. The wrist looks like it's going to have enough wood. We got to be able to have enough wood to bury these tangs, and the wrist is pretty, you can see it's kind of narrow like a hawking wrist would be. So we're going to have to figure on where we're going to be able to cut this and still have enough wood in the wrist. And I think it's going to be right about there. And I'll use this barrel for right now to make sure it's going to look level when we cut that. And it does look like it will. The angle down on the stock is going to be probably a little bit more because that's the way the action is designed. So that's about where we're going to have to cut it. And I'm going to cut it a little long. Yeah, that's about a 1/2 inch long. We'll cut it about a 1/2 inch long. Get the angle too. I'm going to cut it also at an angle because that's going to need a little bit. It's going to need a little bit of an angle to fit right in there. So anyway, I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Then we'll have this much. Let's mark that so we know. We'll have that much for the barrel. This has a 1-inch channel, and so with I think it's still going to be okay because the Green Mountain barrel will be a Winchester taper, which is going to be bigger than 1 inch on this end, and it'll whittle down to 995 out here. So it'll probably be enough that I'll probably have to work this wood. This channel will be smaller, which is good because we can take that wood out and make a nice tight fit for the barrel. So one of the things that I do, I guess we cut an expensive piece of wood, is check every angle that I can. So just to let you see, so that'll be right there, and that's kind of show you how much lower that hawking stock is going to be in your shoulder, which is good, than the original. Sorry, I don't have much for you this morning, but I do have more coffee, so get you another cup. I'm going to fiddle with this some more, and the next episode we'll have figured out what we're going to do. If I send that barrel back, I send it back. If I don't, it'll be on this action. So anyway, thanks for stopping in for a cup. I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day.